Hey everybody, another video again. This video is on the truth, the honest truth about depression, alright? Now, I've got my notepad here, like telling me all my video ideas and shit, and for this one it just says, talk about depression. Fuck's sake, oh, brilliant. Brilliant job, okay. That's easy enough. Okay. So, start off, we all know, or at least we should, we all know what depression is, right? We all know that it is a very, very serious thing. And to be quite honest, it is going absolutely rampant. But the scary thing is, it's the amount of teens who are getting really horribly depressed. It's shocking. I mean, I don't know the statistic, but I know that it's fucking high. It's ridiculous. I mean, how? Genuinely, how do teenagers get fucking depressed? They've got a perfect environment for making as many friends as they could possibly imagine. Genuinely, like school. Yeah, the majority of them will hate it. Fair enough, but doesn't that give you more incentive to make friends? Surely. I mean, that's what you'd think, right? But surely not. Surely something else is going on. It's probably something to do with introverts and extroverts. That's what I'd have to whittle it down to. I mean, teenagers, yeah, to be fair, they do start getting a lot of responsibilities and lots of things to stress about. I mean, for example, exams. Oh, don't get me fucking started on exams, man. They were so shit. They do it on purpose. They honestly do it on purpose to make it as shit as possible for you. I mean, you get the exam done. Sometimes you get them done like really early, and then you sat there for like an hour, literally contemplating why the fuck you're even in there. It is weird because, in complete honesty, most school environments are mainly there to be social, to make connections. I mean, imagine that. Imagine, I don't know, random situation. Don't know where this will happen, but let's say like a teen attempts to start a business, right? And he's got no friends, he he struggles with finding people. And let's say there's this one guy in his year in school that actually has loads of connections to loads of business people because they're rich and shit. Missed opportunities like that, man. I mean, obviously, don't use people for their money. That's horrible. But opportunities go by the more people you let go. Ooh, that's a good quote. The more people that go by. I don't even fucking remember what I said now. For fuck's sake. Alright. Oh, now we get to the actual reality of these videos, right? So I don't edit these videos. This is just me unfiltered, just talking. And Art and I managed 20 minutes on the other video. Jeez. Wow. I mean, I could try and edit this one, but, it'd just be a hassle. Sorry for, like, the long pauses and shit in between, but that's just how I talk. Okay, so where was I? Where was I? Right, okay. Let's see who I could lead it next. Right. Okay. So Okay, I know where to go. So let's pretend you're in school right now, and if you are, get off your phone. Just fuck's sake, get off your phone, man. Yeah, so let's pretend you're in school, and I'd be surprised if there wasn't, but everyone knows who the defined weirdos are in the year. Yeah, everyone knows. Everybody knows who the weirdos are. The most likely case, they are introverted. And also the most likely case is they're depressed. Because I'm not sure if it's just my school or if it's all school weirdos. I do believe it is all school weirdos because I've been to several schools in my time and there's always been those fucking weird ones. But if you notice the weird kids, they are all weird. You know? I mean, the weird group that was in my school, I mean, that was the kid that no one liked. There was literally a kid that identified as a fucking cat and hissed at a teacher in PE one time, or sport class, or whatever you Americans call it, if there's any of the Americans watching. But do you think that guy who hissed at a teacher, who identifies as a cat, had no friends? Funnily enough, he stank, and he also didn't ever. When I say ever, I don't mean like literally never in his whole time at school. I mean, some days he came in with softer hair, so I don't know what he done. Probably put some fucking dry shampoo or licked it clean or something. It was all, it was just the classic weirdo look. I mean, he just had it really long, all draped down to one side. The most knotty, grimy, sleazy, greasy looking piece of shit. And he had a fucking green streak in his hair. He dyed a streak of his hair green. Now, if that doesn't scream, I'm a fuck up, I'm a weirdo, then what doesn't, you know? I mean, you know what? That was actually really offensive. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, okay. Always find faults in yourself, people, and always call them out before other people do. Yeah, that wasn't a nice thing to say. Now, the most likely case is that they all suffer from some sort of mental health issue. Otherwise, why would they be there? Because introverts can still be introverts, but they can still have normal friends. I was certainly like that throughout the first half of secondary school. First whole half, I was a complete fucking introvert. I would not speak unless I was spoken to. And to be fair, I was quite frankly a nerd in my first 2 years because whenever break or recess ended, I always used to shout to my friends, come on, we're going to be late, guys, we're going to be late. As if anyone else fucking cared. I mean, still, my point stands. An introvert can still have normal friends. Extroverts adopt introverts into the group all the time, and the introvert becomes an extrovert, like I did. I've become extremely extroverted. I'm brave enough to actually start this channel, which many people wouldn't be. But to be fair, in fairness, I'm not brave enough to show my face because maybe if we reach 10,000 subscribers in an ideal world, I know we're on like 5, but goals, all right, channel goals. If we reach 10,000, then just face reveal, boom. Okay, all right. going. Yeah, okay. You know, I've also suffered as a teenager with severe fucking depression. I've had my own experiences with it, and it's not been nice in any form. I mean, to be honest, I did touch up in a lot greater detail on my story of depression and shit in my last video. So, you know, check that out if you wanna hear that and a bit more. I think it was the truth about masturbation and porn, you know. Very interesting video. But yeah, I have suffered with depression. I've had my bouts with it, but I came out on top. I actually came out on top, and now I'm really, really happy. I'm a really happy person. Now I may not sound like it because, you know, I'm just a voice on a black screen, because, you know, I've literally got my phone camera facing down on my table in my kitchen. I mean, you know, I don't have a setup, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, I'm happy. I really am happy. And I never want to go back to that place where I was again. Now, these people, these teenagers who are alone and depressed and don't know where to go, they don't do the correct things in life. They don't actually live a life. And I know, when I say the typical things that they do, you can be like, "Oh, shut the fuck up." No, but just picture it in your mind. Is that more likely? Is that the more likely case? So these people, these teenagers with depression, what are they most likely to do? Sit inside all day. Not only that, but they spend their whole day playing video games, scrolling social media, scrolling YouTube Shorts. This video will probably be cut down into YouTube Shorts as well, but, you know, add fuel to the fire and all that shit, you know. I need to grow this channel, I really do, because I'm trying to spread a really important message. And I hope that one day some people find my channel, a bunch of people, because I really want to help. I want people to get as happy as I am now. I mean, obviously, I could be much happier. I'm still nowhere near the top, but I'm so far above where I was years ago. Yeah. And so these so-called weird kids, or yeah, just the weird kids. They most likely just spend their whole day playing video games and nothing else. Sorry, not just video games, but the two other things that I said earlier: video games, not going outside, and what was the other one? Scrolling on social medias. Oh, also another one: watching porn. And you can also, watch my last video, which also has my story about my addiction to porn. Really interesting video again. Yeah. Check it out, check it out, please. It may help you in a way or two, and I really hope it does. You know, we all know of the movement. People trying to show the world how bad social media really is. The truth is, it's not all bad. It's the people that have made it bad. It's the people that have made it bad. I mean, I'm on here trying to help people. There's people like Hamza trying to help people. There were people like Andrew Tate trying to help people. People like Sneeko, people like Aiden Ross, and do you know what happened to them all? They all got fucking cancelled, sorry. Ooh, cancelled. Lovely word. No. Yeah, they all got cancelled. I mean, for spreading a good fucking message. For spreading actual love to other men. Trying to help other men regain their masculinity and testosterone levels. I mean, let's see. I mean, when our grandfathers and great grandfathers were, younger, how much testosterone did they have? Like 1,000 nanograms per deciliter. I mean, what's the average for men now? Like 200, 250? That is fucking horrible. Men aren't masculine anymore. And, I mean, when I was a teenager, like 13, 14, I developed fucking gynecomastia. It was so shit because I thought that I was gaining muscle, but then when I actually researched the shit, I got so fucking disappointed and self-conscious in myself that I never got changed in PE. I always had my PE kit underneath. Anyway, so these school weirdos, they always stick together because they feel like they don't have a place in the world. And when they feel like that in school, obviously they're going to feel like that at home. And what does that lead to? That leads to depression, anxiety, self-consciousness, contemplation on the meaning of living and if they should live or if they should not live. And very unfortunately, some people choose the latter. I think, this is off the top of my head here, because, I can't go Google something while I'm recording, but off the top of my head, I think for male suicides, I think it almost equates down to a man a minute. That is horrifying. And then there are all these movements saying kill all men. Fuck's sake, man, that is so shitty. This video is meant to be about depression, but I could go into detail about anything. Let's try and steer it towards depression, though. Really, okay. Where was I going with it? Thinking time. Let's take some thinking time. You can have a little break from listening to me, and have some thinking time for like 30 seconds. All right, go on. Have some thinking time away from me. You're welcome. You know what, to be honest, I can't really think of anything, but we're not going to end it here just yet. There is more to talk about. Alright, so what have I touched up on? I touched up on why they're weirdos. Right, okay, actually, yes. Okay, that is brilliant. That is brilliant that I thought of that point first. Okay. The most likely case is they are probably anti-men mental health. In complete honesty, they are most likely that. And turns out they're just causing their mental health to skyrocket down. I mean, has feminism really stayed feminism? No, it hasn't. It fucking hasn't, no matter what you say, man. If you say yes, then you're just fucking lying to yourself and to everyone else. I mean, no, it's not feminism. Are females feminine anymore? The majority? No, the fuck they're not. I've trailed off again. Oh, that's what I get for having such a big fucking mouth. Oh, okay, alright. So, right, anyway, so the school loner weirdos, whatever you want to call them, I'm going to keep calling them whatever the fuck, because I don't fucking know. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, Hamza. The Jeffries, right? So, what are they doing? Do you think they have found self-improvement? Just ask yourself that. Do you think, in the most likely case, they have actually found self-improvement? You know, this should be like an obvious one, but don't be worried. Don't be ashamed to like pause the video and like take time and shit, because, you know, we all think at different rates, you know. Love you all. So yeah, okay, my apples just fell. Okay, oh lovely. Alright, cool. Okay, just fuck's sake, they're all falling over. Oh, fucking, that's what I get for having a shitty ass apple stand. Alright, that one's got a fucking hole in it. Ugh. Worms in it. Ugh. Gross. Fucking apple. Do not eat an apple after it goes off. Fucking hell. Ugh. Squishy apples. Yeah, so have have these weird kids found self-improvement? Probably not. Otherwise, they'd be fucking amazing by now, wouldn't they? They'd be on the path back to normal. But these kids, they stay in their groups. They just stay with the negative people, and then that leads to more negativity because they can't escape it. It's like a force field. If you're with a negative group, unless you leave that group, there is no way you're staying out of negativity. Unless you're just there for your own personal amusement, I am completely right. Excuse me. There are two ways. Sorry, no, the two best ways to actually improve your mental health and get rid of depression, just like I did, was self-improvement. Self-improvement. Now, obviously, as of recording, my last video didn't actually get any views for some reason, but if someone actually watches this video, I mean, that is the way to do it. Just please watch other self-improvement YouTubers as well. Obviously, don't leave me, because, you know, I would like to grow this channel into something big. But please think to yourself, is there any way that I could improve in my life? And then just look up self-improvement, how to, and then the thing you're doing. Surely something's going to come up. Something will. Something with Jocko Willink, David Goggins, Hamza, a fucking lot. Yeah, the truth about depression is it isn't easily defeatable, but if you fight for long enough, if you whittle it down bit by bit by bit, it will go away. It will go away, okay? Never forget that. Right, so I've had this new outro line that I was thinking of, and just like, tell me what you think. You know, if you've watched this far, because most people would probably just click off by now, to be honest, because they probably get bored of a guy speaking for 24 minutes and 7 seconds. But okay, I'm thinking of ending it off with like the actual concept or thing that the video is about. So, and then ending off with the little line. So I'm thinking it'll be something like, oh, staying depressed, staying in that little hole. Is that masculine or feminine?